Okay, welcome to the physics class. Today you are going to learn about the cathode ray tube display. Most of you have been asking why do we nowadays, you look like on the screen TV, you see pictures. So today I'm gonna teach you about the cathode ray tube and how those pictures are displayed on the screens, the TV screens. Okay. Now the cathode ray tube, also known as CRT, is the device. Okay, the cathode ray tube is the device which allows the amplitude of such signals to be displayed primarily as a function of time. It's called cathode ray oscilloscope. The cathode ray tube is the heart of the cathode ray oscilloscope, or CRO. Okay, the cathode ray tube generates the electron beam, accelerates the beam, deflects the beam, and also has a screen where a beam becomes visible as a spot. For those who have seen TVs, you see pictures on the screen. The main parts of the cathode ray tube are electron gun, deflection system, fluorescent screen, glass tube or envelope, and also base. So these are the parts of the cathode ray tube, and this is the cathode ray tube, the picture of the cathode ray tube, whereby we have the cathode, we have the anode, we have the focus, the focus anode, and we also have the accelerating anode. We have the beam of light being accelerated towards the screen, and we also have the we also have the screen. This is the screen whereby a visible light is seen on the screen, and also spots. Okay, the electron gun. The electron gun on that object of yours, the cathode ray tube. The electron gun section of the cathode ray tube provides a sharply focused electron beam directed towards the fluorescent coated screen. This section starts from thermally heated cathode emitting the electrons. The control crane is given negative potential with the respect to cathode. You can now see the negative potential. It is here, grid. The grid controls the number of electrons in the beam going to the screen. It just controls the number of electrons going to the screen. The momentum of the electron, their number x, their speed, determine the intensity or brightness of this light emitted from the fluorescent screen due to the electron bombardment. The light emitted is usually of the green color. Deflection system. When the electron beam is accelerated, it passes through the deflection system. As you saw on the diagram, the deflection system. So when the electron beam is accelerated, it passes through the deflection system, with which beam can be positioned anywhere on the screen. Then we also have the fluorescent screen. The fluorescent screen is also the part of the cathode ray tube. So the function of the fluorescent screen, the light produced by the screen does not disappear immediately when bombardment by electrons cases, i.e. when the signals become zero. The time period for which the trace remains on the screen after the signal becomes zero is known as persistence or fluorescence. The persistence may be as short as a few microseconds, or as long as tens of seconds or even minutes. Okay, also okay, because of time, let us go to the glass tube. You read on your own. All the components of the cathode ray tube are enclosed in an evacuated glass tube called envelope. So envelope is where the evacuated glass tube, is the just evacuated glass tube where all the components of the CRT are enclosed. And this allows the emitted electrons to move about freely from one end of the tube to the other end. So those are what I have about the cathode ray tube. You will research on your own for addition points so that you can understand more. Okay, thank you for watching.